How you doing, Spartan fans? Joe Cook here with Debra Clark, the head coach of the women's basketball team. The very successful women's basketball team getting their first MEAC win, 24 games, and ironically, coach, against the same team that you won against all the way in February 21st, 2009. The last MEAC victory over the same team. The growth of the team to get to this point where they finally get a MEAC victory.
Well, it was very exciting. I mean, the Central game, we told them that Central is in the midst of coming into our league and that it would not count in the conference standing. But going into the game yesterday, we said this is a real conference game and we really need to get that first win to try to give us some momentum. So really, really happy for the team, and they were very ecstatic because those girls that have been, well, at least with me for 2 years, have not won a league game. So that was a big victory for us.
Most definitely, and that win brought the team to 8-8 overall. The team, 8-8 overall, your first MEAC win. You've matched, I believe, surpassed your win totals the last 2 years combined already.
Right.
But that's not it for the team goals, is it?
No. And it's funny because each year I say we want to get better, and we've done that part. But now we're to the point where we want this team to live up to their potential. Right now, our biggest thing, I've said numerous times, is inconsistency. I think that has to do with our youth, but I do see improvement. So that's why I'm very, very encouraged that as we continue to play, we'll continue to get better, we'll continue to be more consistent. And one thing good is that all the wins that we've been fortunate to have, we've had people to step up and fulfill roles. And I tell them all the time, that's what a team is all about. I'm just waiting for the day that everybody plays well together.
Yeah.
That's what's going to be exciting.
Yeah, we're waiting for that day. I mean, like you said, players with ups and downs. Batavia Owens, she's come on as of late. She's averaged about 11 points her last 3 games. Very productive. Ray Corbo, she's got out of her funk, led the team in scoring 2 games ago. All while Sarah Daly has almost come back to earth, if you will.
Right.
But Taisha Bridges, basically, won that game late.
And that's what a team is all about, to have someone to step up and finish the game for us. I thought Whitney kept us in the game the first half with her shooting and her defense. And second half, when I thought Rachel gave us some good minutes on the rebounding, Batavia gave us some positive spurts, and then Ty, just her overall effort, on both ends of the floor, getting to the basket, making free throws, getting steals, and just really had the will to win. So I was real happy for her as an individual because she's been working extremely hard. She comes to practice every day. She'll play wherever I ask her to play. So this was really good for her. So I was happy for her success as an individual.
And another individual success, like you pointed out, Whitney Long, career night, matched her season high with 24 points, 6 of 7 from beyond the arc. I mean, she was really in the zone. 1 shy from the season record here at Norfolk State. I mean, just seeing her shoot. Beginning of the year, she got to a hot start. Then it got cold a little bit, and then it just exploded. South Carolina State was just like it's only a matter of time.
Well, yeah, she just had to refocus. A lot of times when she doesn't put her all into basketball as she should, her game starts to suffer. She's one who has to come in, get her reps in before the game. She had a great shoot-around before, and it paid off for her. So she's matured a lot since last year, and now that she sees when she puts the work in, she'll get the results. I'm pretty sure she's going to stick with that regimen now.
Let's hope those threes continue to drop and the team continues to improve. As you guys go on the road, Baltimore, Maryland, Saturday to take on the second team in the conference, Morgan State. Morgan State, it's interesting because North Carolina Central pushed them. Morgan only beat them by 2 points.
Right.
And you beat NC Central.
Right.
And it's a team that's second in the conference, so pretty tough conference game. But they're pretty primed to.
Yeah, they've been kind of inconsistent this year, Morgan State. And from what I've seen, their last 2 games, and even though they lost to Maryland Eastern Shore on Monday, they they have the makings of a good team. Their strength is inside. The young lady in there, she's averaging 11.7 rebounds, just a big physical presence. So I challenged our post players today that we're going to really have to limit her number of touches and keep her off the boards. See, what we don't have in size, we're going to have to make up in fundamentals and toughness. So that's been our emphasis today, and that will be tomorrow until we play them, and then we move right over to Coppin, who has another 6'3" center who's leading the way for them. So it's going to be a good weekend for us to really come out of our shells, step up, and really be productive.
Especially on the defensive side against Morgan State, how key is it to play aggressive but smart defense? They're the best free throw shooting team.
They are. We're going to have to, play smart, play hard, without fouling. That's going to be a big key for us. And the key is we're going to have to be proactive on defense. We can't play defense after the fact because they've got good post players who, once they get the ball, they're really tough to guard with the ball.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. And like you said, rebounding will be key. We are second in rebounding margin, and they are last. So
right.
We definitely have the advantage of the boards.
Exactly, and we just gonna have to really get after it each and every time. And we think we're right below 40 rebounds, which is not bad because I think we're leading the league and thinking field goal percentage, 3-point field goal percentage. So there's not a lot of opportunities for rebounds, but we just have a tendency to give up crucial offensive rebounds. So we're gonna have to really clean up the offensive boards on their end to limit their second chance opportunities.
Most definitely. Thing here, interesting matchup, like you said, best shooting team in the MEAC, 40% from the field and from the arc. But Morgan State, league leading 36% field goal defense.
Right, so it's going to be an interesting matchup. I think it's going to boil down to if our offense can surpass their defense, and I think we're going to have to really concentrate on offensive execution, being strong with the ball. A lot of times we get good shots, we don't convert. And you can't do that on the road against good teams to be successful. So we talked about that a little bit today, and between now, tomorrow, and Friday, we're going to fine-tune those things.
Most definitely. Speaking of those road games, after Morgan State, you don't want to look too far ahead, but you got Coppin State, back in Baltimore, Maryland. You play Morgan State, the best free throw shooting team. Mm-hmm. Then you get Coppin State, the worst free throw shooting team. And so the dynamics of the game change a little bit. But they're a very balanced scoring team, and they share the ball on offense. They're second to MEAC in assists.
They do. They very structured team. Coppin State. They really kind of slow it down in the half court till they get the shot that they want, and they've got pretty good options within their on their roster. So we're gonna have to really be sound and be solid on defense. Normally, a lot of times the teams that don't shoot free throws well, every time we play them, we seem to bring out the best in everybody. So we're just gonna try to play good, solid defense without fouling.
And on offense, like you said, Coppin State, they kind of slow it down. I wonder if you may mimic that a little bit on your own offense, given that Coppin State, they generate league-leading steals and 12 steals per game. And you also have an advantage in the turnover margin.
Right. We're going to have to really take care of the basketball. And I think one advantage we have over them is foot speed. And I think we can score in transition. Then we have to get the ball down the court. We have to get people down the court, and we have to finish. And I think that will be a big plus for us because half-court set, we're just really undersized. And I think we've got a better chance scoring in transition than we do setting up half-court against them.
Most definitely. See if the Spartans can take the show on the road. We're here at the men's basketball practice. The Spartans have had a home stand here. The last 2 home games, the men and women's team have won. So see if they can bring the show on the road against Morgan State first in Baltimore, Maryland. For more on NSU women's basketball, as always, NSUSpartans.com.